What's going on, guys? Welcome to What I Do Tarot. I appreciate you for stopping by here with me today to see what's good, to see what's going on, to see what it do. Appreciate you guys. It's time for your love reading. It is currently November 2025, but it's also a timeless reading. Hope you guys are all well out there, having a good day or evening, and I appreciate every single last one of you. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you like, hope you stay, hope you enjoy the reading. You know why you are here. Feel free to fast forward through this part while I get your card out. Here you are, Aries. Your number is 1, and your word is act. So let's see what we get for you guys. I get a couple oracles and then I do 2 decks of tarot. So I have here first card at the bottom, broken, feeling shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. That's some very sad energy. Someone broke your heart. Or yeah, they broke it. Someone broke your heart. And here to time, cycles, moments, and waiting. Waiting on things to change, energy to change over to something better. Graduation day. Leveling up. Lessons learned. Acquired wisdom. So you learn something after being with this person. You learned a harsh lesson. So I guess now you go tiptoeing around individuals, avoid getting caught, though this is what it says here. Acting shady, sneaking around, and that reference of tiptoeing. So And then here, sipping, being nosy, spreading rumors and gossiping. So I don't know. Are you going around tiptoeing around, sneaking around, be, being sneaky? Very interesting. Or trying to find information on this individual? Or did this person you've elevated because this person was tiptoeing around, trying not to get caught? I don't know. Because here, this is being nosy. Or someone sneaking around you. You know, vice versa. Looking into you. And being no. Yeah, I don't see it that way. But anyway, let me get some tarot cards here. Graduation day, leveling up, tiptoeing. I mean, broken. Are you so broken where you like, I mean, not to have the first card of graduation day. I don't know. I'm sitting here going back and forth and over thoughts, with myself here out loud, trying to figure out what's going on before I even grab the tarot. But it's like, okay, graduation day, lesson learned. Like, you've learned something. You have, you know, to then this. Like, it's like you learn something and then you have this bitter energy afterwards, like, yeah, okay, I learned my lesson from this person, but now it's almost like here with the time, like waiting, you're just waiting for your right moment or something like that. Um, I don't know, like, but I'm doing a love reading, like, it's so bizarre. That's why I try to figure out, like, what's going on a little bit before I even start the tarot. So, however the case, let's see what's going on here. Or it's like, yeah, you may have learned your lesson, uh, and gotten, maybe you haven't gotten over them, but maybe you get it, you understand, but maybe you're still like sneaking around. That doesn't make any sense to me. Oh my goodness. Okay, here you go. Eight of Swords. Stuck in your mind. You can't get this person out of your mind, even though you've separated, you've broken up, you've learned your lesson, but they left you heartbroken. You get it, you've moved on, or you understand, or whatever, but you still kind of like, I don't know, want to know what's going on with this person. You just can't stop thinking about the person. In the background, she said, "I don't want no one else." I think that's her as I am. Okay, yeah. So Queens, Queen of Coins, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or you're finally like in a place financially where you feel comfortable and grounded. Um, Graduation day, like on your way to doing something better, and then this crazy energy here. I don't know what is going on. I almost stopped the video and was like, let me get some different articles because this doesn't make any sense to me. But I'm very curious to see where it goes. So, Ace of Wands. I guess it's like right, like you feel like I don't know, like you can maybe possibly like go back and change something. You've been nosy, not too much spreading rumors or gossiping, but tiptoeing around, sneaking around. Don't want to get caught, of course. Avoid getting caught. You don't want this person to know that you're like kind of still like low key interested in kind of making something happen. Waiting for the right time. Because you're not interested in any other offers that are an option at this time, or you could have possibly just gotten out of, well, yeah, the tower. Maybe, I don't know how long ago this particular relationship was. Okay, but they left you heartbroken. This particular person, you learned a lesson from this person. Okay, but yeah, you're not excited about whatever is going on in your space, and that this particular person just can't get out of your mind. But the fact of the matter is, there was a tower. It fell apart. So I guess that's with you in this time. You're thinking maybe within time. You're like wishful thinking in a sense, maybe. Thinking about all of what you have invested into a relationship and wanting to work with that person equally. If only you could work equally with this person. That Page of Swords, yeah, you're kind of like sneaking around, trying to be sly about it. To the Two of Swords. It talks about making a decision. Wow. To the Page of Wands. I guess that was your decision. So you've been snooping around, tiptoeing around, hoping this person doesn't find out that you've been kind of nosy. And their energy. trying to make the decision on if they should move toward you and make some sort of presence. They've been thinking about, with the Two of Coins, how to balance all of this, and thinking about, or you're thinking about, yeah, you're thinking about, or they are, I'm not too sure. I don't know who this is. I'm imagining it's you, graduation day, you elevated. I mean, this is for you. So, next card you have here is Knight of Wands. You're ready to take action. D'Angelo, rest in peace. Lady is playing in the background. Three of Coins. Four of Swords. Yeah, broken to the graduation date. I mean, you had to have been healed. You are healed, but you feel like you could possibly maybe come back around and get this person. You could take action. Yeah, Three of Swords. This relationship left you heartbroken, literally. But you got over it, but not really. Like you healed, but let's see what we get for the second deck. I appreciate you, Aries. Thank you so very much for being here with me to see what it do here on What It Do Tarot. Come back anytime. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please, and thank you. And of course, only if you like. I appreciate it all. Here we have it. Second deck, last deck. Ten of Pentacles, huh? That's what you're trying to get to. You're trying to build for yourself, for your family. Have a family. And not be worried about anything. And maybe possibly thinking of having that with this person, even though they left you brokenhearted. This was the Seven of Wands that fell on the floor. Seven of Wands talks about protection. Kept yourself shielded, protected in your own bubble. Seven of Coins is here. Seven of Coins again. Say you invested into this person's relationship. So why not, right, with the Ace of Wands, try to create something great from this relationship and invest in it once more. Try to see where it could go. In the background, he just said, I made a mistake, girl. So here with the devil, I mean, you could possibly be making a mistake doing that. You know, it's just, what type of energy are you pulling on when you are thinking of doing this? Or it's just an obsessed energy with the devil here. Three of Cups. That's friendship. So either you want to at least be the person's friend or try to come back that way, or they were your friend. Too many cards. Justice. Eight of Coins. You've been working hard on yourself, trying to balance yourself out so you maybe can come back and balance this thing out. Queen of Coins fell out, which was here. In the world, I think that was a Queen of Coins. Yeah, Pentacle, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And with the World card, talks about completion. So like I just got finished saying, you know, it could be a situation where it was, you know, it just was final, you know. But you're very persistent right here. The Two of Coins came out already. Now the Nine of Wands and the Two of Coins. In terms of balancing out how you feel, and if this is worth trying to alchemize energy to, you know, see if it will do anything, or present it to the person. This here love that you still have. But see, in the back of the ground, the heat of the moment, he said, I'm still in lust with you, you see. So, and that's a song by After Seven. So, is it love or is it lust, you know? Why is it that you want to go backwards? Okay. Do you feel left out here? You feel left out. He just said, I promise I'll be a better man. So this is what it sounds like to me. Yeah. So however the case, you guys, it's totally your world, you know, but just be careful of what you're doing and why you're doing it. Okay. Because ultimately the Five of Coins may speak of, lack of, but essentially they're holding their head down. I mean, hold their head up, they'll see, you know, the magnificent, the magnificence. What am I saying? My tongue is all tied up. Mercury retrograde's on the way. Approaching around them, you know. This card speaks of, you know, also, you're right, you know, like not knowing, you know, that it's like your mindset, you know, basically you feel one way, but if you just hold your head up, you know, You see all this beautifulness, you know, and you have opportunities. It's just the way that you're looking at things. Okay. But more so, it's just like you just feel down or left behind by the person, you know. Um, so on that note, if, like I said, if it's something that you feel, you can only go with how you feel. So take care, Aries. Bye bye.